Hello everyone, and welcome to Bearkat Spotlight, where we take a personal look into Bearkat athletes. I'm your host, Danielle J. Martin. Now I'm here with a man who dominates the football field every chance he gets, and now he is known as the 2016-2017 Southland Conference Defensive Player of the Year, PJ Hall.
Back PJ, meanwhile, once again, first team all-conference preseason coming into this year. Last year, as just a sophomore, coaches in this league already very familiar, too familiar with you. They knew the game plan around you. How did that force you to continue your growth?
You ain't gang, 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 stay in your lane, lane, lane. I want my gang, 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 that ain't never gonna change. I'm on my way to the top, that ain't never gonna stop. I'm gonna drop it like it's hot, so you know I'm finna pop.
Welcome, PJ. Thank you for being on my first show.
Oh, no problem. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, so PJ Hall is from Seguin, Texas. Not many people know exactly where that is. So can you give us like an estimate on where is that located?
Seguin, Texas is a very small, well, it's not very small. It's a small town though. It's about one high school there. It's about 30 miles east of San Antonio. It's kind of in between San Antonio and San Marcos, right in the middle of that area. Okay.
Now, being named as the Southland Conference Defensive Player of the Year, you're not only named that, but you were also the finalist of the Buck Buchanan Award. What can you say about that? How does that make you feel?
It's a great accomplishment. First off, when I first came out to Sam, I wasn't really expecting to have this much. Like all these accomplishments that I've been having, it's been great to have, just to be being able to play to my best of the levels, especially with all these great players in the conference and everything. So I'm just blessed.
Mm-hmm. Now, being named the most improved defensive player that Sam Houston has ever had, since 2013, you did redshirt in 2013. Did you think that you were going to come back with all of these accomplishments, or do you think that you improved since then at all?
After redshirting, that was kind of frustrating because I was like, okay, am I not good enough to play? It was a lot of questions that I was asking myself. So I really wasn't expecting to have all these accomplishments that I had, but I knew I just had to keep working hard, and I just worked hard in the weight room, on the field, and listened to my coaches, and they just got me to this position that I'm at.
Now, as we continue on with your accomplishments, you're also now recognized as the number 46 out of the 50 most important college players in Texas. And it's also quoted that you shattered just about every defensive career school record that there is, from sacks to tackles for loss and returns, as being the Southland Conference Defensive Player. Now, do you think that quote is accurate?
Yeah, I think it is, but I feel like I should be rated higher, but I guess that means I just have more to prove.
Mm-hmm. Now, what number do you expect to be?
I want to be top 10.
Top 10, lucky number 10. Okay, so with you being the Defensive Player of the Year, what is your diet like? You know, I'm pretty sure you eat a certain way, or maybe you don't.
My diet isn't what it should be, but one thing I do, I've cut out on sodas and sweets, but I'm like a regular college student. I eat fast food and everything. So it's not the typical college athlete diet, but I've cut out some of the sodas and the sweets and different things like that.
Okay, now what has been the best advice that you've been given being here at SAM?
Just leave your legacy. That's what you're gonna be remembered as. So you don't want to have like a negative image, or just, you just want to leave a positive effect on everybody else.
Now, you being chosen to be the first one here, how do you feel, I guess, all the publicity is always on you? How do you feel the pressure by playing on the field all the time? Do you feel pressure at all?
I feel like I'm pretty used to it. I know what I have to do. The publicity and the pressure, that doesn't really bother me at all. It's just another thing that comes with playing football.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you think that you're taking the spotlight away from other defensive players who are working just as hard as you?
I wouldn't say that. I think just because you work hard doesn't mean, like, I don't want to say, like, sound rude, but like a lot of people work hard, but that doesn't mean they have like the stats and things and like make as many plays as I do. So I mean, like, if they wanted to have all those accomplishments, I guess they need to make more plays and stuff. But
well, you heard it from himself. Okay, now what is your future looking like? I'm pretty sure you've gotten asked that question so many times. It's your senior year. Are you going to go pro or are you going to stay home?
I have to go pro.
What team?
Anywhere outside of Texas. I want to go somewhere cool like Miami or New York or LA. That would be pretty nice to like just go off, but it really doesn't matter to me where I go.
Okay. Now, if you could leave this campus and the field with something that you always want to be remembered by, what would that be?
That he worked hard, played hard, did whatever I had to do on and off the field, and just gave it my all.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure, you know, a lot of people are wondering, what's your love life? Like, what's that side about?
Love life is single, ready to mingle.
Y'all heard him. Come holla. Okay, so now a tradition that we're going to do on this show is a little game. Now that we are going to play Would You Rather, okay? So I'm going to ask you, would you rather do this or this? And then you tell me which one that you would prefer. Okay, so we know that the Giants and the Cowboys played last night. Which one were you rooting for?
The Cowboys.
Okay, he has to leave now. He has to go. He has to go. I'm sorry. What?
I like Zeke. That's the only reason I like Zeke.
Okay, so do you think that the Giants had something to do with Odell?
Yeah, they really did. Yeah, I feel like if Odell was playing, that would have been a whole different game.
Okay, now tonight the Saints are Vikings. Who do you prefer?
I'll say the Saints.
Okay, now we're friends again. Okay, would you be invisible or would you want to fly?
I think I would rather want to fly.
Why would you want to fly?
I mean, who gets to fly and just go where they want to?
Or would you rather be a movie singer or a comedian? Can you sing?
No. But I'd rather be a movie singer.
Oh, let's hear some tunes.
I'm good. I'm kind of sick.
What? Okay, now would you break up with the one you love or be broken up with?
Can you repeat the question?
Would you break up with the one you love or would you rather be broken up with?
I'll probably rather be broken up with.
You telling the truth?
Yeah, because I don't want to hurt people.
Whatever! He is not innocent at all. Okay, now would you rather travel 10 years into the future or 10 years into the past? 10 years.
Future.
The future?
Yeah, the future.
What do you want to see?
I just want to see like what my life has planned ahead, like where things are going. I'm just like, that's one of the main things I want to know is like how successful I'm going to be in life.
Would you rather lose your sense of smell or sense of taste?
Smell.
Why smell?
Because
You're right, because I like to eat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like to eat. You see, I'm a bigger dude, so.
Yes, I was like, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather eat. Okay, last but not least, would you rather forget who you are or not know who everyone else is?
Not know who everyone else is. When you yourself is like that's who you've been. You can't really forget who you are, where you've been. So I feel like that would be the right choice for me. Is just remember who I am.
Okay. Well, there you have it. That's who PJ Hall is. If you want to get to know, you can follow him on his social media. We'll put it down there for you. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back here next week.